If you have no eyebrows and you have no idea what you're doing, let me help you. When you hit your 30s to 40s, your face changes and it gets harder to do your eyebrows. As a girl who grew up getting made fun of because I had two totally different eyebrows and they're not really there, they kind of look like sperms, I was so surprised when my eyebrow video went viral, got over 1 million views, and I helped so many people. But I kept getting messages, because that was like back in 2017 or so. I kept getting messages, how do you do your eyebrows now that we're older and our face is changing? So let me help you and guide you. Most importantly, get a shade that matches your hair, but a little bit lighter. What's also most important, it isn't how expensive the eyebrow pencil is, it's about how tiny the tip is. The tinier, the better, because then it actually looks like brow hair strokes instead of like a Sharpie marker. I usually love the Benefit Brow Precision, but I'm all out of it. And so I've been using the Brow Cheat by Charlotte Tilbury. It's not my favorite, but we're just gonna make do. I also like to start with my brow that gives me more of a hard time, which is this one, because there's less there and this side of my face naturally is higher. I think it's because my mom did drugs when she was pregnant with me. So first what you want to do is take your eyebrow pencil and kind of put it to the side so that you have the little edge. You see that kind of little edge? You want that flat. You don't want to just go into it like that, you know? So what I like to do, not everybody recommends it, I like to kind of pull just a little bit up. I start down here, like I said, go kind of use the lightest stroke. Just like that. And I kind of start where I have like a few hairs. What you want to do is kind of like I have nothing there. You want to just start going and feel kind of like where your little bone is, like that little fatty muscle. Like I said, go really, really gentle and just build it up, because a lot of people, this is where people go wrong, they go really, really hard. So I'll show you on this one. A lot of the time people will start going and then they'll just start drawing, and see the difference, how it looks just like really, really harsh. I don't want to do that. We want to just kind of build it up and always go on that angle. So almost like your hair would naturally, and then go really slow. And do just little feather motions, really, really tiny. And then we have the shape for that one. I'm telling you, what people get wrong is they don't realize a little bit and a light hand goes a really long way. If you want to get crazy, and I recommend this for if it's all day you want your brows on, or if you're going swimming, or if you know you're going to be sweating, take a brow microblading pen. I'm using the one by Benefit. You can use any single one you want, literally whatever, as long as the color fits you. See how there's little lines right there? I like to just match it up right at that edge. Flick up, flick up, flick up from the bottom. Follow exactly where you put your other pencil. And when you do it, use the lightest hand possible, because it's always easier to add more instead of having to go back. Because when you have to go back and erase it, you start looking muddy, it starts looking crusty and gray, and you don't want to look crusty and musty. If you want to get crazy and you have a few stray hairs, which I do, I have a few crazy ones right here. Sometimes they get a little wiggly and they kind of look like pube hairs. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this brow wax. You can use any kind, it does not. This is the Fluff Up Brow Wax by Benefit. I just have a lot of Benefit left over, so I'm just using it. And then it'll kind of help you set it in place, whatever little brows you do have. And then this is the final touch, and this is if you really feel like it. I didn't mess up actually today, surprisingly, but when I'm hungover or if I'm really tired, I get the shaky hand, you know. You want to take a really flat brush. You can use concealer, you can use a little highlighter. I like to use maybe my foundation because I like more of a natural look. You just dip a little bit in here, and then, or you could even use makeup remover if I'm not wearing any makeup except for the brows. You just dip it, and then you're just going to clean it up to give it that sharp. I just got my eyebrows waxed, but I didn't really because I don't have any eyebrows to spare. That's it. It's so simple. It's just using the right light hand. I think that's where a lot of people go wrong, and using the wrong color, and you're golden.